football world stood still. A 28-year-old man broke down in tears on stage, his mother beside him, trophy in hand. Last night in Paris, the impossible happened. Ousmane Dembélé, a player many had written off, claimed football's most prestigious individual prize. He beat the golden boy, 18-year-old Lamine Yamal, in what many are calling the biggest Ballon d'Or upset since Modric beat Messi and Ronaldo. But this isn't just about one night. This is about redemption, about a career that seemed destined for failure, about PSG's complete domination of world football, and about how one tactical change in December transformed everything. Remember Barcelona 2017? Ousmane Dembélé arrived as the second most expensive player in history, £96.8 million, potentially rising to £135.5 million. The heir to Neymar's throne, the future of football. What followed was 6 years of injuries, inconsistency, and disappointment. He never scored more than 11 league goals in a single season at Barcelona. Never. The press called him a flop. Fans questioned his mentality. Even Xavi seemed to give up on him. When PSG signed Dembélé for just £43.5 million in 2023, football laughed. Another expensive mistake. Another injury-prone winger past his prime. Kylian Mbappé had just left. PSG were supposedly entering a rebuilding phase. Little did anyone know they were actually assembling the greatest team in modern football. And Dembélé? He was about to become their crown jewel. December 15th, 2024, PSG versus Lyon. Dembélé had scored just 5 goals all season. Luis Enrique made a decision that would change football history. He moved Dembélé from the wing to center forward, not just for one game, permanently. The transformation was instant. From that day until the end of the season, Dembélé scored 30 goals. 30 in 6 months. The football world watched in disbelief as a failed winger became the deadliest striker in Europe. PSG's Champions League campaign was pure poetry. Dembélé tore apart Europe's elite defenses. Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Real Madrid all fell to his brilliance. In the final against Manchester United, he scored a hat-trick. The French press called it the performance of a lifetime. Even Mbappé, watching from Madrid's bench, must have wondered if he made the right choice leaving Paris. Let's talk numbers, because they're absolutely staggering. 35 goals, 14 assists in 53 matches. Joint top scorer in Ligue 1 with 21 goals. Champions League Player of the Year, French League Player of the Year, Club World Cup finalist, 2 goals for France. These aren't just good numbers. These are numbers that belong in the history books. This is the season that separated the great from the legendary. But what about Lamine Yamal? The 18-year-old Barcelona sensation seemed destined to become the youngest Ballon d'Or winner in history. 18 goals, 21 assists. He single-handedly carried Barcelona to the La Liga title and Copa del Rey. He scored in 3 Clásicos, 3 against Real Madrid, at 18 years old. The kid was magic. Until last night, most experts had him as the overwhelming favorite. So what went wrong? This wasn't just about Dembélé. This was about PSG's complete domination of football. 5 players in the top 10 Ballon d'Or rankings. 5, Vitinha 3rd, Hakimi 6th, Donnarumma 9th, Nuno Mendes 10th. When has any team ever achieved such collective excellence? This is Barcelona 2009 level dominance. This is what happens when perfect coaching meets perfect talent. Luis Enrique didn't just win the treble, he created a dynasty. When Dembélé's name was announced, the camera found his mother in the audience. Her hands covered her face, tears streaming down her cheeks. She had watched her son struggle through injuries, criticism, and doubt for years. She had seen him question himself, seen him almost quit football, and now, here he was, being handed the greatest individual prize in the sport by Ronaldinho himself. This wasn't just a football moment, this was a human moment. Let's give credit where it's due. Luis Enrique won Coach of the Year, and he deserved every vote. The tactical genius who transformed Dembélé from a winger to a striker. The leader who kept PSG united after losing Mbappé. The strategist who outsmarted Europe's best coaches. He couldn't even attend the ceremony. He was managing PSG against Marseille. That's dedication. That's what champions do. But here's what nobody talks about. Dembélé almost quit football. Last night, Ousmane Dembélé proved that football still believes in redemption, that careers can be reborn, that the impossible is just the improbable waiting for its moment. PSG didn't just win the Ballon d'Or, they won the future of football. With 5 players in the top 10, they've shown what perfect coaching and perfect belief can achieve. And somewhere in Barcelona, an 18-year-old named Lamine Yamal is probably more motivated than ever. Because second place at 18? That's not a defeat, that's a promise. What do you think? Did Dembélé deserve this? Could Yamal win it next year? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if it shocked you as much as it shocked the football world. Subscribe for more breaking football stories. And ring that notification bell because trust me, this season is just getting started. The beautiful game never stops surprising us.